it's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
The Sooners will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to barge in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it here on third and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They draw first blood, and that is exactly... Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. Bringing a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they'll match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking for space. It's hot. He just refused to go down, kept finding space, and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready, and your field goal kicker.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He's got 42 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Mateer. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And the Sooners need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it for deep. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, I love the defense. How about the physicality on that one? That's a tough route to defend, and he catches the football, but what does he do? He gets him on the ground right now. Good physical tackle. No yak on that catch.
The Sooners looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
And the Sooners line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. 2nd and goal for the offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown Sooners! The offense cashing it in. On the run, it's Ott. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Got him downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He fires one deep down the right side. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. We start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Jukes his way for more. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
As a quarterback.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air, it's Mateer. Moves around to clear up the vision. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Connection to the right. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Sategna. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker. It's Lewis. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Sooners are marching down the field. Takes the handoff. It's up. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grab near the marker. It's Sategna. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a...
Give to the running back. Bringing it back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on target this time. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Sooners have moved it inside the 20. Grabbed over the middle. It's up. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. The last time they had it, a thing of beauty. Did whatever they want, run, pass, and wound up in the end zone. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Looking for space. It's Ott. Still running at the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Sooners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
221 wing, 221 wing.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect a... To the air on first down. Dances away. Fires on the move. That's caught. It's Sategna. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the red zone, it's Ott. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Caught near the sticks, it's Gibson. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
The sure hands, it's Gibson. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The Sooners are threatening in the red zone. Gets the back moving. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Good timing on the quick out. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Sooners have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sooners!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kent. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Here we go.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Using his feet to buy time. Got it in the middle. It's Sategna. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's